Okay, so we are in the new house and I am doing, okay, sorry. We're in the new house. I'm doing everything I can to try and get set up at least to not kill the plants that I had from my previous house. So I had grapes. Let me turn this around. So these stakes here were a gift from somebody I work with. Sorry, it keeps pausing because I have terrible signal. These stakes were a gift. So, I mean, I guess not a gift. It was something that was left at his house when he bought it. So, putting up my grapevines. I actually have some baby grapes on here. Let's see if the internet will hold out. There's my baby grapes. They survived the move. I'm so happy. So, here they are. So we just took down the fire pit from the old house. So, or excuse me, fire pit from the current house. So it was right over there. And I'm just trying to find a place to put my flowers from the other house. So not only the flowers, but the herbs and stuff. So this will not be a permanent location for the herbs. This is the side that I was planning on doing my flower garden. So my cut flower garden, I want to have just kind of going all the way down there. So we've got 3 acres of property for the house, and then the woods actually cut in back there and go back for a back 57 acres. So, you know, we'll see what happens with those later, but this is our starting point. So nice blank slate, trying to figure out what the future holds here. But just want to show you guys some of the first projects. Grapes. I will do another video to show what I kind of did for a temporary thing to get the herbs in the dirt. So I literally just potted all the herbs that I could to bring with me and brought them with me, and then they were just kind of trying to survive in those pots, and so I didn't want to kill them. But I'll show you guys what else I brought that is still in pots that I need to figure out what's going to happen to these. So I've got my fig tree. This is the second one, the little guy I brought to life from the parent plant here. This is a 2-year-old or 3-year-old fig tree. So got that guy and then the baby over there, and a beautiful hibiscus that will not survive winter time unless I bring it inside. So I definitely plan to. This is another hibiscus. This has yellow flowers. And then these are Rose of Sharon. These are the ones we brought from the other house. Got to figure out where these are going to go. And these are hibiscus that will do well in the area. These are white with a red center. So those do good in zone 7. Hi Jillian, like my only person that watches me so far. But I just kind of want to show you, this is our driveway. So my plan is to, from that post, just kind of take all of this out, all the grass out. And that's our property line right there, the orange. Just take all this grass out and line this with beautiful plants. And then not really sure what's going to go behind this building. So we're pointed directly south right now. And, you know, the sun sets here in the southwest. And so this area will get a lot of sun. I'll likely put something back here, just not really sure what right now. Lots of ideas for this space. Definitely want to do a couple things here. I want to do apple orchard, strawberries, blueberries. I want to do like a U-pick farm. So we just scattered some sunflowers actually. So kind of zoom in. Keeps pausing for poor connection, but if you could, we created like a rectangle between those 4 posts, the 2 with the yellow flags and then the other 2 posts back there, and just planted some sunflowers. And then we walked down our trail and planted some sunflowers deep along the trail, just to kind of see if some of that will grow, because we are going to be mowing this for a while until we figure this all out. So we found out from the neighbors that this back area floods a couple times a year. So before we can really get into farming, we need to figure out the irrigation plan for that. There's one tree that's dead, that's got to go. This one right here. This one is alive and beautiful, just in a terrible position. So for the meantime, we're just going to trim it up, keep it off of the house because it's hanging over the house right now, and then just kind of hang on to it until we see what develops, because we've talked about, 5 years down the road having a pool here, but there's no reason to kill the tree now if that's not what we end up doing. And then what's going to break my heart is we have two beautiful crepe myrtles really close to the house. And then there is, if you see in there, the electricity goes right between both of them. And then our cable wire actually goes like through the branches on that far tree. So don't really know if these guys can stick around, but it'll make me really sad because they are so pretty. And then I'll show you all the random plants that I still have yet to do something with. I did this Saturday. I took a couple pictures. I can post those. This was a terribly that's going to be really loud. Okay, so this was not planned well, really. I just kind of wanted to get my plants in the ground. So these are all my herbs. These were boxwoods that were up along the back side of this flower bed, which I just don't think makes any sense. They should be more of a defining hedge space. So I'm definitely gonna keep those there. And then I was thinking, nice walkway around here, then a nice functional walkway from the back patio here. And then I wanted like a rounded out flower bed, but this is not going to be what stays in here. So right now I just stuck my herbs in here. This is some lemongrass, and then we've got sage, basil around the tomatoes, but with the clay soil, these are not going to last very long if I keep them in here. So my plan is to prep the areas in the back there that I was showing you that were lined out with stone for now, and get these in ground that's going to help them survive. These little guys are Rose of Sharon that I raised from seed. They're about 3 years old. They make me so happy. These are peony. They have never given me flowers. They have, I think, been getting too much moisture, so I need to kind of stick them somewhere special. And these are my gardenia trees. And my rose trees are actually happy right now. And then got to figure out what's going to happen with that crepe myrtle. The lavender's just hanging out. And then they left us with some holly that I do not want in this location, right next to this. There's 3 of them that are spaced pretty close together, which would create a hedge, but I'm not really a fan. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with those guys either. I like the lavender stationed around the patio for now, just to try to keep the bugs away, because we are in the middle of nowhere and the bugs are loving life out here. Like, this is their sanctuary for sure. Just got some crazy wild strawberries that'll probably still survive even if I do nothing for them. And then going to plant the comfrey around this tree right here. So pretty much won the lottery with the fact that we've got 2 pear trees, not peach trees. And we've got little guys growing there. So that's exciting. So definitely don't want these going anywhere. There's another one over there. When I dug up that area for the herbs, I just kind of put all the excess dirt there around that pear tree so I can plant something around that eventually, and then also give it a little extra nutrients. But the plan will be to prep this side area for now, just because it's going to get lots of sun, and put the herbs and everything over there for now, and then also go to the old house and collect the dirt from our old beds, because the new buyers didn't actually want the beds. They're not big into gardening, and so I requested that they just don't get rid of it, don't kill any plants, please. If you're gonna get rid of anything, just call me and I will come get it. And so they have been very gracious about that and are planning to continue to keep them alive until we can get over there. But we're gonna try to get over there as soon as we can to go collect the dirt, collect the wood even from the beds, see if that'll even hold up, and just kind of create a temporary area over there until we nail down where everything's gonna go. So the reason why, oh, excuse me, let me do this. So the reason why we can't really nail it all down right now is this would be actually a great spot for the garden. So you've got this tree here, you've got this tree here, and then the one right above us. And so there's this perfect little rectangle area right here that gets a lot of sun for the majority of the day. Perfect area for garden. But we have no idea what we're gonna have to do for irrigation, for possibly having to build a pond to catch all the, this is the fun part. This is the fun part being in the country is you have terrible internet service. So we don't know what we're gonna have to do for the irrigation, for the flooding, potential for flooding. You know, we might have to build a pond here. I would rather not build a pond directly in the back, even though that would be beautiful to look at. It would take away all this surface area, all this potential farming area that I already just have a lot of dreams about. What I'd prefer is, if you look back here, our back property starts right back there between those two stakes and then goes back real deep all the way back there. So, you know, if we take out those trees, take out all those trees and really take out like 10 acres, honestly, because long-term goal is to have horses. So if we have somebody going back there destroying stuff, might as well take out 10 acres, give me plenty of land for horses so we don't ever have to do that again and just kind of destroy all of our stuff that we get established. So get back there, take out 10 acres, put in a pond, and then put in really good drainage from the pond that's going to go into the river that our land backs up to. So that's the plan. If you like renos and you know, gardening and who knows what else, go ahead and follow me, because it's going to be a fun adventure. We are at the beginning, so it's going to get real. It's going to get real. So thank you. Have a good day.